The Lucky Duck Foundation has a new matching challenge that they say will be able to transform lives for generations to come. So joining to tell us more about the Legacy Society Matching Challenge is Drew Moser, the Lucky Duck Foundation CEO. Good morning. How are you, Drew?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. Matching challenges are always good news for organizations. Tell us about this one.
Well, this one's unique. It's from a very generous couple, David and Vala Lueth, and it's for our Legacy Society. So the way it works is folks can unlock a $25,000 donation from David and Vala today without giving a dollar. And what they do is they commit to including Lucky Duck Foundation in their estate, in their will or in their trust, so that when they pass on, those funds will help support our mission of helping young people and seniors avoid or overcome homelessness. And David and Vala will do that for the first 20 people that commit to joining the Legacy Society. So they're prepared to provide $500,000 today to immediately impact our mission when folks commit to a more long-term approach of including Lucky Duck Foundation in their estate.
And so what does that mean? What would that commitment look like?
Well, if somebody goes on our website and fills out the form, it's a non-binding form, but they say, yeah, I'm going to include the Lucky Duck Foundation in my estate, at least $100,000 commitment. Today, David and Vala would send $25,000 on their behalf to support our mission, and then we go out and help young people and seniors put homelessness behind them, and then they have the peace of mind that their legacy is going to change lives for years to come. And we're very much focused on the here and the now, and how can we help people move off the streets or avoid it altogether. But it takes a lot of work, and we know that it's going to require long-term impact, and so that really sets us up for the long-term to reach and serve more people. So it's a way that folks can get involved. They don't have to give a dollar today, but Dave and Vala will provide the $25,000 on their behalf so that folks can find a brighter pathway.
And let's talk a little bit about what the Lucky Duck Foundation has been doing in those efforts to prevent homelessness for our youth in particular and seniors.
Yeah, our most recent effort is something we're calling Harbor Tay. It's transitional housing for homeless youth ages 18 to 24. It's brand new transitional housing on Harbor Boulevard, and TAY stands for Transition Age Youth. It's a critical time in young people's lives where, half of the chronically homeless population suffered from homelessness as youth. So that's why I say it's a critical time. That's the point at which we can help people find employment or educational opportunities, transitional housing to set them up for long-term success. And that's our most recent effort. Another one is something called United for Youth. It's a $5 million foster youth homeless prevention program that over a 2-year period should help connect at least 500 current and former foster youth to employment opportunities, mentorship, and housing. And it's done in partnership with about 36 different organizations that are committing to collaborate, to work together, to help young people find whatever it is that they need to go out and find a productive and fulfilling life. So those are just two examples. There's a number of strategies and programs that we roll out that largely center on helping young people and seniors find a much brighter pathway.
Yeah. It's something that a lot of people have talked about in California recently, and the amount of money that is spent on reducing our homeless numbers, and the approaches that are being taken by state and government versus organizations like yours. Can you talk a little bit about the difference and why you feel that you find much more success?
Well, we come at it with a sense of urgency. Anything we're able to do is through private philanthropic support. So our resources, they're finite. When you look at government, they have a significant level of resources. So we have to be really precise and prudent with where and how we deploy dollars. And we come at it with business principles of, how can we measure success or look at an ROI on an investment. And so that's where we've had success, is we have to be really deliberate and scrappy with our precious limited philanthropic resources. But we're also not afraid to push on government because they're dealing with a much higher stack of capital. But because of that, they're not maybe as judicious or disciplined. And that's a whole other factor in and of itself. at least 40 different funding sources across the county that support 350 to 400 different programs that aren't coordinated. So that's one thing we're digging into, is how can we better get all the local government sources of funding coordinated so that it's more achievement than activity. It's kind of like the John Wooden saying, don't mistake activity for achievement. There's a lot of activity in the government homeless space, not nearly the level of achievement that there should be.
Yeah. So for people that want to find more out about the challenge, the matching challenge, they can do that by going on the Lucky Duck Foundation's website?
LuckyDuckFoundation.org/legacy. That will take folks directly to the page that has all the details.
All right. Drew, thank you so much. Appreciate it, and congratulations on this matching effort.
Thank you. David and Vala, incredibly generous, so thanks to them.